Chris, it's main event time. We're kicking things off with the indestructible openweight champion himself. The heels of a big win against El Diablo Gabriel Fuerza at our last event. Greenaway has gone up against so many difficult opponents, and tonight we don't even know who he's going up against just yet. We don't know how many people he's going up against. All we know is he is walking in as the champion, and he's going to defend it as a fighting champion we all know he is.
Greenaway putting that big gold strap on the line here tonight, the Openweight Championship. Indestructible's lived up to that name on quite a few occasions.
Absolutely, Evan Greenaway has proven to be very capable, very dangerous in that ring, and we're about to find out who the challenger is. Oh. I guess that answers that.
Introducing next.
Loco, one of the top independent wrestling stars, not only in North America, but all over the globe. Japan, Mexico, this man's done it all. AAA, GLEAT, IWRG, he's been everywhere.
Very recently, making his debut in Ring of Honor as well. What a performance he gave there. We can only expect to see something similar here tonight.
This is one of the biggest matchups Greenaway's career. Gringo Loco, the base god here in PWO.
Well, I guess we're looking at a one-on-one match here. Evan Greenaway going up against Gringo Loco. Wait, but what's this? It seems Rip Impact, after going on hiatus after losing that Internet Championship last November, has returned to PWO, and he's looking to return and become the open-weight champion.
Rip Impact turning a new leaf, high-fiving the fans out here. The high-risk hero is back, Hamilton's favorite son, owner and proprietor of HPW, Hamilton Pro Wrestling Academy. Had a hand in treating Evan Greenaway. Teacher versus student scenario, but then you have the wild card of Gringo Loco. The championship on the line here.
We're very much looking at a lucha-style match here. Wait, what? How many people are in this match, Chris?
Anybody was expecting that, Kevin. Internet champion inserting himself into the main event.
Absolutely not. First man out when we started this evening. Last man out for the main event. Devon Parkside, the Internet champion, looking to become the first man to hold both singles titles at the same time. And the interesting thing is, since Devon Parkside took that Internet title from Rip Impact, this is the first time these two men have been in the same room together. I know there's some bad blood there.
Certainly bad blood. We saw what Rip Impact had done to his longtime friend Devon Parkside previously. I was surprised to see Rip Impact myself turn in such a favorable fashion here at PWO. There's a lot of bad blood in history between him and Parkside. Gringo Loco, no stranger to championship gold, already holds the Demand Lucha Premier Championship here in Canada. Looking to add another one here, the PWO Openweight Championship.
So listen to my people, okay, buddy? Gringo Loco! Gringo Loco! Gringo Loco!
Oh, it seems the crowd's a little split on Gringo Loco here.
It's hard not to respect someone of the caliber of Gringo Loco. Both men now, Parkside and Rip Impact, realize this. Wow.
And Gringo Loco, the base god, incredibly impressive athlete. That's my first time getting a chance to see Gringo Loco live and in living color. Devon Parkside not at all fazed by it. And now we're returning to that classic rivalry for a moment. The champion making his way into the ring, going one-on-one with one of his trainers over the years, Rip Impact. Rip going in for a clothesline. Evan putting a stop to it, goes up to that rope, slingshot. Beautiful combination of moves, arm drag.
Talking about Lucha Libre style earlier, you were seeing a little bit on display there from indestructible Evan Greenaway.
Well,
Rip Impact, no stranger to Mexico himself.
all four competitors in this match very technically gifted and very well versed in the lucha style.
Rip Impact also spent extensive time early on in his career in the Torreon system with Ultimo Dragon in Mexico.
Absolutely, someone who had a large hand in teaching Rip Impact what he knows. Parkside up and over, giving Gringo that signature wheelbarrow, and then bringing Impact down to the ground.
Great combination there, Parkside. Unfortunately, at the disadvantage, having competed earlier on here at Confidential. The least fresh in the match.
Oh, beautiful! The body control of Devon Parkside, being able to keep his balance on such a quick maneuver like that.
Gringo Loco seemed a bit shocked. Parkside again now, springboards up. Takes both men over, but on their feet. Gringo Loco and Rip Impact anticipated it. I don't think Gringo Loco expected to come to Hamilton and find himself in a fatal four-way of Lucha Libre style.
Evan Greenaway, the open weight champion. He's got, oh! Senior official Brad Myers.
Oh!
And
It was a big
Greenaway
enough
putting
distraction, though. It cost Parkside big time, that cartwheel from Myers.
Glad it did. The internet champion now on the outside. Rip Impact taking it to Gringo Loco. Now we're down to two in the ring. Evan Greenaway, Rip Impact.
My understanding, Kevin, it's just one fall, winner takes all. Whoa!
Absolutely standard fatal four-way rules, no disqualifications, one fall to a finish. And who will end up on top? Will it be Rip Impact? Will it be the internet champion Devon Parkside? Will he be able to become the first man to hold two championships simultaneously?
Wow. Just when you thought Rip Impact was going to go for the Rana, he springboards out onto both men, Asai Ice style, Asai Moonstone, onto both men.
Absolutely, Rip Impact, one of the most impressive athletes, but now Devon Parkside, not one to be one-upped by his rival. Rip Impact up and over!
Tope con hilo from Devon Parkside, Lucha Libre everywhere here in Hamilton.
Absolutely, taking out 75% of the competitors in this match with one move.
You guys want one more?
I want one more. I'll take another one.
Hard pick to pick a favorite here in Hamilton in the crowd tonight with all four of these guys.
Oh, but Rip able to pull the rug from under Parkside, throwing Loco into the ring.
Well, this is a unique position here for Greenaway. He could not even be in the ring and still lose the title here, Kevin.
That could very well be the case. Only time will tell. Currently in the ring, Gringo Loco, Rip Impact. Gringo looking to join Shiloh and Grizzly Mac as being one of only 3 people to pick up a championship in their PWO debut. Who would be the first to do it with a singles championship, Chris?
I found myself saying that last year at Demand Lucha. Found himself in the opener and then advancing to win the championship in the main event later that night. And a champion a year on strong.
So there's already a bit of precedent for that there, but wait, what is going on here? Rip Impact! He's got a gory special on Parkside. He's got a modified camel clutch on Gringo, and he's got a Boston Crab on the open weight champion.
How long could Impact sustain it? He only needed one guy to submit there, and he could have been the championship, Kevin.
Well, that's the thing. He kind of spread himself a little bit too thin. Sure, it looks impressive, but when you're holding 3 submissions at the same time, you can't quite give your all on any of them. Devon Parkside perched up on that second rope, going for a double blockbuster, turning it into a DDT at the very last minute. All 4 men down. Referee Brad Myers, the man in charge of this contest.
Things not looking too good for Greenaway, and a huge disadvantage here at Confidential.
Well, so as you said, he does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title. And on top of that, he's got 3 of the very best at the moment.
Wow!
And
Rip Impact stepped up.
Oh!
But Gringo caught him with the power bomb onto both men.
That's the innovative offense of Gringo Loco coming into play, turning that Hurricane Rana into a modified power bomb.
Gringo, one of the most innovative competitors in professional wrestling today. All 3 men piled up now. And Gringo goes up top here, springboard.
Oh! Absolutely beautiful moonsault from that top rope. Going for the cover on the champion, but a kick out.
Wisely, he covered 2 men there. Two are better than one.
Again, just like with Rip, when he had the submission on 3 people, when you're covering 2, you can't quite get the full cover on either.
Parkside absorbed a lot in this contest. Also wrestled earlier. You can see the official Brad Myers checking in on Parkside.
Well, you can see a little souvenir right under his left eye that Tyler Hill left him in that opening contest for the Internet Championship. Now Gringo, Greenaway, center of the ring. Beautiful face buster from the indestructible one.
Rip Impact, though, climbing to the top. Beats Greenaway up there. Greenaway says no. Rip Impact. Wow.
Oh.
Incredible.
And now Parkside up top. Beautiful frog splash.
Parkside unable to capitalize.
Oh!
Gringo Loco in right place at the right time, Kevin. Here we go. Springboard again. Cutter.
Oh! And the downgrade cutter from the top. Absolutely mind-blasting maneuver from Gringo Loco. Going for the cover. We can have a new champion. Not just yet.
What an incredible main event it's been. It's not even over yet. Confidential. Setting the bar high early this year in 2023. I can tell you that, Kevin. What an incredible card it's been.
Oh, the stars of PWO, they always come out in full force. They always give it their absolute all. And Gringo bringing some toys to the party.
Gringo getting the hardware out, getting those chairs out from under the ring.
Well, what does he have in mind? he's-
Loco didn't come from Chicago to Hamilton to go home empty-handed.
And that's what the fans are here for. One of the top luchadors in the country, bringing in a luchador of his own.
A specialty, absolutely. You've seen it utilized many times in Toronto, just up the highway.
Some of the fans here confused, calling it a table. I mean, it's a makeshift table. Place
It's going to get the job done. There's going to be some damage here.
The thing with a door, it's a little bit thicker. It's a different type of wood than a table is. It's going to do more damage than your standard table would.
It's going to take a lot more force to go through it as well.
Devon Parkside coming off the top there.
And we've seen Rip Impact before try to end Devon Parkside's career with that.
We have that reverse suplex, almost turning it into a cutter at the end. Driving Parkside right on his face. Parkside does have a history of concussions, and Impact knows all about it.
This is something that was looming in the background of this matchup, this personal vendetta between Rip Impact and Devon Parkside. These two guys know each other so well, started their careers together many moons ago.
Absolutely, they've been on opposite sides of the ring together. They've been on the same side together, but for the better part of last year, they were at each other's throat time and time again over the PWO Internet Championship. Tonight, they find themselves in a very similar situation for the open weight title. Gringo, Impact, very dangerous situation for both men. We've seen this from Gringo!
Oh my lord! Top rope Spanish fly!
He calls that the base drop! And
It's all
Impact
over.
just went right through that door! Now Parkside, Greenaway, center of the ring. Ripcord elbow. Torture rack, dropping him with the neck breaker.
Oh, face first into Gringo Loco. Goes the chair, indestructible.
Oshigoroshi, the move that won him that very championship he's defending tonight. And a power bomb, 2-for-1 special, going for the cover on Impact. There it is, Evan Greenaway.
Incredible main event, Kevin. Indestructible Evan Greenaway walks out barely with the PWO Openweight Championship. Wisely centered his attack on Rip Impact at the end, who had taken an all-out assault from Gringo Loco off that top rope and through the table. And it's Greenaway going home with the gold tonight.
Absolutely. Aiden Prince, Mark Shaw, Vaughn Vertigo, Justin Sane, Gabriel Fuerza, finally, Gringo Loco, Rip Impact, Devon Parkside, all competitors that have fallen in the wake of our indestructible open weight champion, Evan Greenaway. Arguably, this was the toughest test of his career. And I don't know if anyone's going to be able to end his reign, Chris.
The challenges just kept getting tougher, and they all want to get in line and take a number for Greenaway's championship. As you can see, all three men potentially disputing the finish.
Now a show of respect from all three competitors to the openweight champion. Very well deserved. Almost out of character for Rip to give that respect to Greenaway.
Well, it's out of character for a lot of those guys, but you got to give credit where it's due. Indestructible Evan Greenaway, one of the top stars in PWO, and he has the gold to show it, Kevin.
Absolutely, but as he walks out here as champion, he now looks forward to his next test at the amazing Canadian Brawl against the new #1 contender we saw earlier tonight, John greed. But for now, Evan Greenaway is still your reigning, defending open weight champion. And you know what, Chris? It's been one hell of a night. I want to thank you for joining me.
We hope you've enjoyed it, folks. See us in June. Great Canadian Brawl 3. History will be made once again from Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Absolutely. This has been Pro Wrestling Ontario presents Confidential live on IWTV, and we will see you all in June.